Hey guys, Kingkade here, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all the fastest way to get caps on a dusty trip. Let's get right into this. So I did make this video before, but they did actually change a few things. And now we also have the prices for some of the items and which ones are worth the most. So let's go ahead and hop into a game, and I'll show you how to get 2.5 thousand caps really quickly, so you can go ahead and get the brand new Kia truck. So once we're in the game, what we want to do is we want to build a car. It doesn't matter what car you use at all, as long as it has a little thing on the back. So any car, as long as it has this little thing, so we can go ahead and attach a trailer to it. So yeah, so it doesn't matter what car, we could use that car, the van, or even the car in the front. It doesn't matter as long as it's not the ATV, because the ATV doesn't have a little hook on the back, so you can't attach the trailer. But anyway, go ahead and grab the trailer that is in the front and attach it to the car you're going to use. So we'll go ahead and attach it in a second. And for this video, we'll go ahead and use the van since it is free to play and anyone can go ahead and use it, even though it doesn't matter which car you use. And once you go ahead and attach wheels to the trailer, go ahead and attach it to the back of the car, so right there. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and head off, and we're gonna stop at almost every building. And in my previous video, I told you to just grab everything in the building, but there's actually certain things that we are looking for. So I'll go ahead and show the list on screen. So on the left are the items that we're looking for, and on the right is how much we can sell them for. So if you find the radioactive barrel, we can sell it for 30 caps, which is pretty insane, because if we get 10 of those, then that's already 300 caps right there. And then the rubber duck is worth 15, the green vase is worth 12, the keyboard is worth 11, the shield is worth 10, and then all the guns are worth like either 10 or 5. But then in this newest update, they did go ahead and add some rare items, such as the black rubber duck that sells for 300 caps. So if you find a black rubber duck, then that is 300 caps right there, which is insane. And sadly, I don't think we can enter this building. Now found a gas station. We got pretty unlucky last match, so I just rejoined the game because we found like no buildings, which is quite crazy. But basically just try to find buildings that have tons of resources, such as this one. It doesn't have too much, but there is quite a bit of good stuff, such as this barrel over here. So we'll go ahead and grab that, which let's go ahead and grab it before it rolls away. Also, if you go ahead and grab the radioactive barrel, then it will give you an effect that will last all game, which I'm not really sure why it's not happening right now. And okay, there we go. And yep, there it is. So we'll give you this little green effect right here. It used to be a lot worse, but it will give you this effect and it will last all game until you die. So you could die and respawn. So this right here is 30 bottle caps, so that's pretty nice. But there's also some other stuff, such as there's a bottle cap on the floor, so let's go and collect that. I'm not really sure how much this is worth, but it is one of the new items, so maybe it might be worth quite a bit. But anyway, let's go and head off. So if you do see any of the new items, I recommend grabbing them, because we aren't really sure how much the new items are worth yet, because they are new. But we do know that the brand new black duck is actually worth 300, so maybe some of this other new stuff is worth quite a bit as well. Also, everything does have a price. Most things are only worth 1 bottle cap, so if it's not on the list right here, then it is most likely only worth 1 cap. And my van did accidentally roll away, which I hope it didn't roll off the edge, but I think it might have. But I did find this random car over here. So it's just a random floating car, which is kind of strange. The chances of that are actually insane, because my van was rolling this way, so I was chasing it down, and then in the same direct path is a random floating car. So that is actually very weird. One of the best buildings to find is the double garage, because there's actually so much stuff in here. So this one is kind of glitched and the roof is like kind of down for some reason, but usually this is one of the best garages just because of how much stuff is in here. So you have a much higher chance of finding some good stuff, such as this shield right here. So this shield, let's go ahead and grab this. So this is worth 10 bottle caps itself, so let's go ahead and toss it in the trailer with the other shield. There we go. So that is worth 10 bottle caps. And this vase right here, let's go ahead and grab this. I believe this is worth 12. So yeah, this green vase, we'll go ahead and take that. So we can grab all this other stuff if you want to, because everything in here is worth at least 1 bottle cap. It's just we're looking for stuff that is worth more. But if we want to, we can go ahead and grab all this other stuff. It doesn't really matter. It just takes a little bit more time. So just go ahead and keep stopping at buildings until you eventually find some good stuff. The more buildings you stop at, the better, especially ones such as the double garage that have lots of things, because you have a much higher chance of finding something good. And the more that you do it, the more that you will earn, because then you will be able to just start recognizing the stuff that you need to grab. And before we go ahead and sell these and see how much they're worth, I just want to say, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, because we're actually getting very close to 100,000 subscribers. And if you could go ahead and click that subscribe button, that'll be much appreciated. But I'm just going backwards right now to go ahead and stop at a shop, because once you have quite a bit of stuff, just go ahead and stop at a shop. I don't really have too much right now, but since this is for a video, I'm not really going to grab too much. So anyway, let's go ahead and stop here. So now that we're at a shop, let's just go ahead and pull this closer. It doesn't really have to be too close. You can keep it attached. So there we go, right in front of the building. And now we can go ahead and test how much this stuff is worth. Also, by the way, make sure that this isn't filled up too much, or else some things may start to fall out, but we could definitely fill it up a little bit more than this. Anyway, let's see how much this paintbrush is worth. I'm assuming it's only worth 1. And yep, it's only worth 1, just like most things are. So you can always test how much things are worth, such as this vase. This vase is only worth 1 as well. With this green vase right here, this should be worth like 10 or 12. And yep, that green vase was worth 12. Both of these shields should be worth 10 each. Yep, there we go. And then let's go ahead and toss in this other one. And then almost all guns are worth either 5 or 10. So there we go, we got the pistol, that was worth 5. And then we also have the traffic cone. This traffic cone I believe is worth 3, and actually it was worth 6. That's actually pretty good. And then let's also go and toss in this very last thing. So everything is worth at least 1 bottle cap. So if you want to, you can grab every single thing inside of a place and then sell it, but that does take a while. So just go ahead and look out for the things that are worth quite a bit. Once again, I'll go ahead and show the list on screen, so you can go ahead and screenshot that and save it, and then go ahead and look around for stuff. Also, once again, make sure to look around for the black duck or the ray gun, because those are worth a lot, especially the black duck that is worth 300, but the ray gun is very rare. It's like 1 in a million, so if you find it, I'm sure it's worth a ton. So anyway, once we have everything on here, let's go ahead and flip this lever, and then all these bottle caps should go ahead and spawn. So let's go ahead and grab all those. Also, make sure to flip it multiple times, because sometimes stuff kind of gets stuck at the bottom. And yep, there we go. Look at all these bottle caps that went ahead and spawned, because sometimes things get like stuck in the bottom of there. You have to flip it multiple times for bottle caps to go ahead and spawn. Also, this becomes a lot easier the farther that you travel, especially after the 15,000 meter mark, because at the 15,000 meter mark, you can get the V8 engine, and then that allows you to go a lot faster, stopping at places a lot more. Also, you are able to find better trailers around the map. So if you find a better trailer, you might want to leave this one behind and then grab the new one, because there is like this one black trailer that's actually like twice the size of this one. So you can go ahead and grab that, and then you'll go ahead and have more space to go and store stuff. And then once you're done and you don't want to go any farther and you're ready to just leave the game, go to a store and then just grab all the guns and then toss them up here, because you are actually able to sell them. Only do this if you are ready to die though, because right once we go ahead and flip the sell lever, these turrets will start shooting at us, but a stack of bottle caps should go ahead and spawn. So we are able to sell this stuff. It doesn't say the price on there, but should spawn in a couple stacks of bottle caps. So let's go ahead and toss this on there. Let's just make sure we aren't going to grab the engines, because the engines are only worth 1. And now what we're going to do is we're going to flip the lever and we're going to run over here and quickly grab the bottle caps, because the turrets are going to start shooting at us. So let's go ahead and flip the lever, quickly grab all these bottle caps that went ahead and spawn, and there we go, we went ahead and died. So that's a little tip of what you can go ahead and do at the end if you are planning on leaving the game, because we just went ahead and got a free like 30 bottle caps right there. So that is pretty nice. So you can go ahead and keep doing that until you get enough bottle caps to go ahead and buy the truck over here. It does become a lot easier the more that you do it, because then you can get used to how to do it correctly. Also, it does take quite a bit of luck to go ahead and find good buildings, and also once again, it is a lot quicker after you pass the 15,000 meter mark, because then you have better engines and it's overall a lot faster. And then if you do it all correctly, you should be able to save up 2.5 thousand bottle caps in just a few hours. So if you do it really fast, then you should probably be able to get 2.5 thousand bottle caps in less than 3 hours. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all in the next video.